Hello, Michael Diamond. You're watching Muscle Central. Make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. All right, the 2022 Mr. Olympia, it's going to be a great show. Just take the three divisions, the Classic Physique, the 212, and the Open. There's going to be so much intrigue involving all three divisions because there aren't many certainties that we're going to see in all three divisions. Now, let's start with the Classic Physique. Last year, I really didn't think that anybody was going to touch Chris Bumstead. I just thought at that point he was too far ahead, and it was really no-brainer. And I think that's pretty much what transpired. But things could be a lot different this year. I'm not saying that somebody's going to knock him off the mountain, but I don't think he's going to be as dominant as he has been in the past in his win and his two defenses of the title. He's had some issues regarding health and all, and I think it's had an effect on him with his training and various things, and I think it's going to show. He's going to show vulnerability. Terrence Ruffin gets better and better, and he's going to be better, and you got a couple other guys coming up there that are potentially very dangerous. Ramon Dino, that's his social media name. I'm sorry, I can't remember your proper name. And there's Urs Kalinsky. It's going to be exciting and it's going to have some drama due to the fact that Chris Bumstead, I believe, is going to start to show vulnerability. 212. There are questions, a lot of questions with the 212. Last year, I personally had Sean Clarita ahead of Derek, but I'm not the judge. I don't make the final decision. My opinion. Now, not knocking Derek, I just think at 212 making the weight, he just looks a little lean, and it's still uncertain whether we're going to see him in the 212 this year. I'll get to that in a second. But there are some guys it'd be very dangerous. Sean Clarita, he is far from the top of the weight class in the 212, and he means business, and he's going to come in. We're going to see a bigger, better, which is hard to believe, see bigger on his frame. He's going to be very dangerous like he always is. Kamala El-Gagni, we thought Dennis Jackson, people nicknamed him the Vampire because he was competing at such a high level at such an advanced age for a bodybuilder. Well, Kamala El-Gagni is plus 50 and shows no signs of slowing down. And even after losing his title, he still keeps on coming back with making improvements. Going to be very dangerous still. Do not count him out. Keon Pearson. I just made a video about him. In the past, when he moved into 212, everybody was expecting a lot of good things for him. He looked good in his 2 qualifications for the Olympia and his Seoul Olympia appearance. Really blew it as far as, especially with conditioning. Wasn't sure which way he was going to go, whether he was going to go back to Classic or stay in 212. Well, it appears he's staying in 212, and from the looks of it, conditioning is not going to be an issue. We'll know in a few weeks. We'll see what he brings in Texas Pro. But if he brings what it appears he's going to be bringing, once again, he becomes a very dangerous competitor. Now, this goes back to Derek Lunsford again. Is he going to actually compete in a 212 again? It's questionable whether he's going to be able to make the weight. Well, you can make the weight, but to make the weight, he's going to sacrifice a lot. There's just a good chance he's going to jump in an open show if he qualifies, step into the Open Olympia, which can throw a wrench now into the Open Olympia, because he could become an immediate threat there. Now with the Open division, Big Ramy is still questionable whether he's even going to be there. We're assuming he is. He didn't show consistency with conditioning, and I think he rattled a few people recently. You know, everybody knows what I'm talking about. If he's there, he is not a shoo-in. He has to bring it. If it's even close with him and anybody, say goodbye. But he's going to have to bring it one way or another. Whether he can do it, that's a whole new story. It's very questionable. Brandon Curry, former champion, even in his second place finish last year, he still showed improvements over the year before. Still getting better. So many gifts. He is still dangerous. Hadi Choopan, who's always dangerous, brings a level of conditioning, vowed to come in bigger, and the way it looks, he's going to be bigger. If he can come in with that added size and the same kind of conditioning, it's hard to say which way this will go. We seem to have a rejuvenated William Bonac, who has been one of the most dangerous guys in the Open division for quite a few years. A rejuvenated William Bonac. We never know what's going to happen with him. Then you got the likes of Hunter Labrada, who, along with Nick Walker, and his young crew coming up, are leading the pack by far, 4th and 5th in last year's Olympia, where placings that could have been flipped around. The Open division is really up for grabs. Any way you look at it, within those 3 divisions, there's going to be a lot of drama. There are so many storylines. Like I said, I think Chris Bumstead probably still going to walk away champion, but he's going to show vulnerability. And it's going to be, it's not going to be an easy win. It's going to be a fought win, so it's going to be a clincher. In a 212, whether Derek Lunsford could actually even make the weight and step on stage again as a 212 is still questionable. And there is just a possibility of that going in 3 or potentially 4 different directions in that division. And the Open, I think, is definitely up for grabs this year. When December rolls around, everybody get ready. We're going to have a very, very exciting Mr. Olympia this year. In all 3 divisions, the Classic Physique, 212, and Open division. If you agree or disagree with anything I've said, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share. By all means, subscribe. Do not forget to hit the notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you'll be notified. Also, go to the description box. There are some links there. One link is to the Facebook Muscle Central page. Any questions, you can go there, DM me. I'd be happy to answer them. Also, there are links to Species Nutrition and Mr. G's Protein Snacks. Click on both those links. Go to both those websites. Check out all their great products. Once again, also, there's a link to another YouTube channel, Buffy Iron Slayer. Chris Miller does Muscle Talk with me and Raging Muscle. It's his channel. Check out all his content. While you're there, make sure you subscribe. Once again, this is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.